stop. You are quite assured in the idea. Spreading the truth and saving the colony is paramount. I will not stop pursuing this. However, perhaps we can do that more if... Why have you come? Incoming! Stop! Down they go!
Everyone all right?
We've got a fight on our
Don't
hands.
mess with us. I smell blood!
Here we come.
Solid kill.
What was that? Recon!
Hey, it's the twins. Surprised you two needed backup.
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now. Thank the Eternal. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours. Yeah, on account of...
This'll be fun!
Nice hit!
You'll confirm! That's the last of them.
Nice one, Captain!
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Who would like to die?
Nice work! You're not getting through.
Behind you! Go after them. You're an artist, Captain.
All right?
Hell of a job.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening, no more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of... Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys? Lucky indeed. Thank you.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop you from the pits of... I have much to do.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by... to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this. Hey, Captain. I need your... You know about what happened here, right?
You're talking about the massacre. Back when the corps were pulling out, pirates raided the place and killed the MSI bigwigs living here.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been... The station's locked up, but one of my people is mostly corrupted. But I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it... Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had... You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to... I know it's a long shot, but... If we miss something there... Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is... If this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain. All that blood is on their... Just a warning. The area's in... Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some good luck.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi? Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir. Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I still don't know anything about it. But if you want to help him, but I'll warn you, Grimm wore her patience thin a long time ago. Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings, whatever. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going. Sort of the strong. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. I could. Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. Oh, Mr. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises. Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Well, Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would...
That you did.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has... Celia, but not... Oh, I suppose... Yes, that's it. Channel your anger. I only wish I could do the same. I had hoped that livening up our advert... What can I do for you? You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out, and...
When Graham finally shut up.
Praise the architect for...
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our...
A lot of good that'll do. They'll just find another reason to turn tail and abandon you.
Not if we secure the proper safeguards first.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay...
And a Mantisaur prob.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need...
And you'll have a powerful...
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we... Do be careful. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. What can I do? I see. Well, that's excellent. What else can I do?
If I hear you say survival of the fittest one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Survival's about persistence and luck.
So weapon proficiency and adaptive skill play no part whatsoever, in your mind.
If it does, it ain't enough. I've gone and outlived the best hunters I ever knew.
It is neither luck nor random chance. At times, destiny may not seem fair, but there is a reason for life events, even if that reason is not immediately obvious.
Please. Nature's only got one reason for death. To feed the one still standing.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
Yeah, so this is... I was looking for a cozy life.
Stay safe out there.
I can take a hint.
Here they come.
Keep this up and I won't have any new battle scars.
Here they come.
That's the last of them.
Opening fire! Keeping you!
Nice one!
It burns!
Hello? Hello? Oh, thank the my friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then I ran in here and, phew, my butt. So. Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul!
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back...
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're trapped... Oh, sure, I'm a runner. What? That's true. Okay, fine. Here. Thanks a lot.
True professionals.
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Mioka.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. Anyway. You aren't supposed to look. I didn't mean for any. This has been my albatross. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years... One of the executives required a transplant.
He's lucky they didn't want a liver or a heart.
I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects. Apparently not. In charge of a scrap heap of a city. I hadn't thought of it that way. Thank you. Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blank...
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been... But that's exactly what this... And the bill of...
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke.
For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Corporate espionage. How was that, Celia? Did I sell it?
Your best delivery yet, sir.
Help us with this final matter and we won't need... I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on
Really? Most...
If we can find proof... If someone is operating... That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I feel...
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfect.
We really don't need to Once you, subtly work out where this corporate... A foolproof plan if... I'm sorry. They're hardly a corporation. The evidence...
Not that we don't...
Remember.
You seen Arthur today?
Uh-huh. Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn...
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well? Might be I know something about it, now that... And I'll... If it's one that don't mind... But how am I to know... That you won't ever do. But I like your style, so I'm willing to take a risk. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. Clive Lundberg. The self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that, and you're the soon-to-be hand... Guess you've got it figured out then. Hit him where it hurts. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the Dry Goods and Sundry building. He ought to... May luck be...
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
I'd have a drink with her, though I'd keep one hand on my gun and the other on my bit cartridge.